You expect memory loss, that's what everyone talks about. But what catches most caregivers off guard are the changes that don't look like memory problems at all. If that's been your experience, then today's video is for you. Hi, for those of you who are new here, my name is Dr. Sinclair. I'm a neuropsychologist, dementia care specialist, and founder of the Confident Caregiver Academy. Let's jump on in. Most caregivers are watching for memory loss. That's what everyone tells you to look for. Forgetting names, repeating questions, losing things. But here's what catches families off guard. That's not always how it starts. And if that's the only thing you're looking for, you can miss what's already happening. Because for many people, the first changes don't look like memory problems at all. They look like mood changes, irritability, confusion that doesn't quite make sense. And it's so easy to explain it away. They're stressed out, they're getting older, they're just having a bad day. But what's actually happening is more subtle. It's less like memory just disappeared and more like the brain's filter system starts to break down. The system that used to organize, prioritize, and make sense of the world isn't working the same way that it used to. So now everything feels harder to process, feels more overwhelming, and at times even threatening. And when the world starts to feel that way, their behavior starts to change. Let me explain what's actually happening in the brain. The hippocampus, which helps form and store memories, may be affected early. That's what most people know. But at the same time, the frontal lobes, which helps with judgment, flexibility, organizing and filtering information, that may also weaken. And the amygdala, which scans for problems and threats, that becomes overreactive. So now you have a brain that can't store information very well, can't filter or organize information well, and reacts emotionally faster. That combination is what creates the early changes caregivers feel but often can't explain. Let's walk through what that actually looks like. First change, they seem more irritable or sensitive. This is often one of the first things families notice. My clients often report my person with dementia gets frustrated more easily. They snap at me more. They seem less patient with me, and it feels really personal. But what's actually happening is this. Their brain is struggling to process what's going on, and that confusion gets experienced as stress, and the stress gets expressed as irritability. Second change, communication starts to feel off. Not completely broken yet, just different. They might misunderstand what you're saying, take things the wrong way more frequently. They struggle to find the right word or follow conversations less easily. This is often because the temporal and parts of the parietal lobes that are involved in language and interpretation are starting to fail for your person with dementia. So the result is you're explaining something clearly and they're hearing something completely different. Third change, decision making becomes harder. Even simple things, what to eat, what to wear, what to do next, becomes challenging for your person with dementia. And instead of saying, I'm overwhelmed, it might look like avoidance. They're not answering the door to let you in. They become more irritable with you, or they start shutting down. Because the frontal lobes are no longer organizing and simplifying choices the way that it used to, things are feeling really hard for your person with dementia. Now I want to pause here for a second. If you're noticing these things, care partners, and thinking, oh, I thought this was just stress, or I thought they were just being difficult, you're not alone. That's what a lot of new care partners feel and believe. Most caregivers aren't told that these could be early neurological changes, so they respond the only way that makes sense. They explain more, they correct more, they even push their person with dementia a little bit harder. And this is where things start to escalate, because now you have a brain that's already overwhelmed being asked to do even more than it can handle. So what do you do instead? First, respond to the emotion before information. If they sound frustrated, don't jump into correcting or explaining. Start with phrases like this. I can see this is frustrating for you. Or, let's figure this out together. Or, I'm here to help you. Let's do this together. Because when the amygdala is activated, meaning when your person is frustrated, logic and explanations and corrections won't land. It won't be helpful for them. Second, simplify how you communicate. shorter sentences, and one idea at a time care partner. Not because they're not capable, but because the brain needs a bit more scaffolding with dementia in order to be successful. It can't process multiple layers or lots of instructions at the same time the way that it used to be able to. Third, reduce the number of decisions. Instead of, what do you want to have for lunch today? Which seems like such a simple question for you, and for me, that can be a heavy hitter for someone with dementia. So instead, try this. Would you like a sandwich or soup today? Would you like a fruit bowl or a piece of cake? You're not taking away their independence by only offering two choices. You're reducing the overwhelm for their already vulnerable brain. And fourth, slow everything down. The pace, the conversation, the expectations. Because their brain is processing information more slowly, even if it doesn't look that way. So if things feel off lately, even if you can't fully explain it, there's a reason. This isn't just their personality changing or them being difficult. It's not just stubbornness. It's a brain that's losing its ability to filter, to process, to organize, and to regulate the way that it used to. And when you can understand and empathize with that, instead of reacting to the surface behavior, everything begins to shift in your relationship. So to circle back, this isn't just about memory fading, and for many families, that's actually the part that gets over-focused on. What's also changing is how the brain filters information, processes what's happening, and responds emotionally. So when things start to feel confusing or reactive or just off, it's not random. And it's not something you're supposed to just figure out on your own. What your loved one needs in those moments is a different kind of support, a different way of communicating, a different way of responding. And once you learn how to make that shift, everything starts to feel more manageable, more predictable, and a lot less overwhelming. If you're starting to notice these changes and you're realizing, okay, I don't want to keep guessing my way through this, I created the Dementia Care Starter Kit to help you understand exactly what's happening in a dementia-affected brain and what to do next, so you can feel more confident in how you show up starting right now. You can grab that in the link below. And if you're at the point where you're ready for a clear step-by-step way to handle these situations, not just today, but as things continue to progress, that's exactly what we do inside the Confident Caregiver Academy. To learn more, go ahead and select the link below that says to work with me. There we'll help you to remove the guesswork so that you're not lying awake wondering if you've handled situations correctly or bracing yourself for the next crisis. If that's the kind of support you're looking for, then go ahead and select that link. I'll see you there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.